All right. Hey guys, wanted to do a quick live video. It's been a little bit since I last did a live. We just been just grinding it out this week, getting some big results with webinars, working closely with clients, trying to figure out what they need, giving them a solution and show them how to make a lot of money through webinars. So what I wanted to talk quickly about is we've actually been working really closely. Hey Aaron, how's it going? We've been working really closely with a couple premier clients as far as webinars. And what we've noticed right off the bat is if the clients that we're working with, they're not getting instant sales. So they're not putting a product out there and they're putting a product out there and they're not getting sales. Their audience isn't buying. And we were actually, when we first launched our course, I was trying to figure out what's the problem. I've built lots of six-figure webinars. I've got partners with us that have built seven-figure webinars. I'm putting out a course around how to build a profitable webinar from front to back. People need it, but why aren't they buying, right? I'm putting something out, why aren't they buying? And we're going through this similar process with their clients. They do a webinar, they put out an offer, and the ones that they put out an offer, they do 9,000, 10,000, 30, 40, 40,000, up to 50, 60, and then we're scaling it to 100,000 this month. And then you've got other people who they're putting something out. It's like a huge win if they get one sale or two sales or whatever it might be. And I was really thinking a lot about that. Like, what's the core difference between those people who are going live, they're putting on an event and they're making a bunch of money, compared to the other people who are going live, they have a product, same thing, and they don't make any money, right? So what's the core difference, right? And when it comes down to from a presenter standpoint, does the presenter has the ability to connect, and are they able to be compelling and exciting enough where they want to work with them? But the other component to it, right, is the product market fit. And when you're thinking about, is my audience there? Am I getting in front of the right people, whether it's on LinkedIn or Facebook, or whether it's your Facebook targeting or your Google targeting or your influencer marketing or your JV partnerships, whatever that medium is to help you get that exposure and get in front of those people. Is your solution, your product, your service, your offering, is that a perfect alignment with that audience? So think for example, right? I got engaged a few months ago, and the first thing that I'm doing is I'm getting hit up by engagement ads for engagement rings. Well, it's like, well, there's not a fit because they missed me there, right? Then I've got like the Knot, and the Knot's a website that helps you compile all of your all the registry items that people want to get you for the wedding, right? So it's like, now there's a good fit, right? Because I know that they somehow figured out that I was engaged, right? And then they're giving me all these different products and services that align exactly with the pain point that I'm experiencing, right? So now that's an example of having a perfect product to market fit. And so there's tons of examples out there like that. And when you even think about Frank Kern or Neil Patel, or I'm trying to think of a Russell Brunson or whatever it might be, right? And all these people, they put out a product and they're immediately getting sales. It's because they've already primed their audience with their messaging, with the type of content that they're putting out, just with the big vision of what their goal is for you from beginning to end. And now if you have a great alignment with what their vision is, or what they're offering, or what their services are, then you're going to want to listen more and more to them. And then the more offers you put out, the more people are going to want to buy. So, but the initial process is building that audience so you understand who's the right product market fit. Now, if you don't know, right, and it's like, well, I'm doing emails and I'm doing social media, but you're going to get a couple people that are engaging and following up, and people now are totally missing the boat as far as picking up the phone, talking to them, saying, hey, thanks for following, tell me a little bit more about how you found me, what interested you, and then do that with the first 10, 100,000 people that are engaging with you, so then you could really pinpoint and actually map out what exactly is compelling them to want to engage with you, to engage with your content, to buy your products, to watch your videos, whatever it might be. And you'll notice that a lot of the times that I private message a lot of my group members, because we've got some people who just bought access to Jet Webinar. We've got people who are just learning about webinars. There's people who want to take their, they want to create an extension of their business and create, a 6 or 7 figure, income source or a 5-figure weekly income source for them. And they want to help us launch their courses or help launch their services or whatever it might be. So I want to talk to these people and I want to learn, what exactly are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish, and how can I help you how can I help you get there? So as far as product market fit, I hope that gives you kind of a good idea of, if you're feeling like you're going against the grain, you're, having a hard time with your, you're having a hard time, getting sales, building an audience, getting engagement, growing your email list. Reach out to them, figure out like what's going on, what's the main reason, what's the driver. Aaron said building relationships with your audience is super important, because your audience is, as good as your bank account, right? If you can't build an audience and you're an entrepreneur and or you're doing social media and you don't know how to build an audience, then you're not going to know how to grow your bank account. So that is pretty much it for today, guys. Thanks for dropping by. If you have questions, you have comments, post them below, hashtag replay. If you have questions about webinars, if you're trying to scale your online marketing events, if you're trying to scale a course, you want to get more exposure, you're trying to find the right product market fit and actually have a scalable way to get in front of more people through webinars, let us know. We're happy to go through and do a free consultation and kind of work with you, outline the strategy, and show you how show you what you guys need in order to be successful. So guys, thanks so much, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great one.